A lighthouse keeper spent 30 years warning ships away from dangerous rocks. Every night, he watched storms. Every night, he scanned the darkness for distant lights. And one evening, after decades alone, he saw a ship sailing directly toward the island. He rushed to the lantern, prepared to signal, prepared to warn them away. But then he noticed something. The ship wasn't lost. It wasn't drifting. It wasn't in danger. It was coming for him. The captain had been sent to bring him home. And for the first time in 30 years, the lighthouse keeper didn't know what to do. Because he had spent so long watching for ships, he had forgotten he was ever meant to board one. Hi everyone, and welcome. I keep thinking about that lighthouse keeper. At first, his reaction doesn't make much sense. If he had been waiting all those years, shouldn't the arrival of that ship have been the easiest moment of all? Yet, sometimes the end of a long wait can feel stranger than the wait itself. We usually imagine that getting what we have wanted will bring a clear emotion, relief, happiness, excitement. But life doesn't always work that way. Sometimes a person spends so many years carrying a hope that they stop noticing they are carrying it. The waiting becomes part of everyday life. The uncertainty settles quietly into the background. The mind learns to live with unfinished questions. Then one day, something changes. Love arrives. The answer comes. The door opens. And the feelings that occupied so much space suddenly have nowhere to go. For years, there was something to think about, something to wonder about, something waiting somewhere beyond the horizon. Now, there is only the reality itself. That shift can be surprisingly disorienting. A person may feel relieved and confused at the same time, grateful and strangely quiet, lighter yet more tired than expected. The tiredness isn't coming from the arrival. It's coming from the realization of how long the journey actually was. When we are carrying something every day, we adapt to its weight. We make room for it. We build routines around it. We stop measuring it because it is always there. Only when it is finally set down do we understand how much effort it was asking from us. I think that's why some of life's most meaningful moments can leave us sitting in silence. Not because the moment is disappointing, because it is real. The waiting required imagination. The arrival asks us to step into a new chapter. And for a little while, there can be a gap between those two versions of ourselves. The one who was searching and the one who no longer has to. Maybe that's what happened to the lighthouse keeper. The ship didn't just bring him home. It marked the end of 30 years spent looking toward the horizon. The habit was over. The question was answered. The wait had finally released its hold. And standing there beside the sea, he found himself in unfamiliar territory. A life that no longer revolved around what might happen someday. Perhaps many of us experience that same feeling at certain points in our lives. A long wait ends. A burden quietly leaves our shoulders. The future arrives. And before the happiness fully settles in, there is a moment of stillness. A moment where we realize how much we have been carrying. A moment where relief feels almost unreal. A moment where we finally get to rest. Until next thought, do take care of yourself.